We are getting our ass beat by spectacleization on the internet. I'm gonna share those thoughts with you. My tea is steeped with lemon ginger with honey. I don't actually think that we are well prepared to care about the things that we care about now for the long term, because we're being compelled by violence and atrocity and running away from those things. What is our plan to build lasting care infrastructure for people who are under the conditions of genocide, which is way more people than we think that it is? Because so long as we continue to be compelled to stop the violence that we can see, the violence that we can't see is going to come for us in the night. I'm going to tell you my experience as someone who's existing in public right now. It feels like I am advertising for humanitarian causes. That's a deeply dystopian job description. I recently launched the coolest thing that I have ever done on the internet, which is a universal basic income for Ebola survivors in Sierra Leone, and nobody cares. To date, it's the lowest amount of support I have ever received for a campaign that I've taken up, and I think it's because we genuinely don't understand why something like this matters, especially in a landscape where we're being bombarded with active bomb death, war that looks like the war we imagine in our heads. And I said I don't do advertisements, I meant that unilaterally. I don't want you to participate and support or learning about something because I told you to and marketed it well and was pretty. I want you to do it because you actually understand why it matters. For those that have been rocking with me for all 2 years, you know that the original bio was saucy glossy storyteller. I'm getting back to that because honestly, I don't know that I would care about this particular group of people or this particular initiative. I don't know that I would know why it mattered if I hadn't experienced life in the way that I personally have experienced. Over the last couple weeks in my silence on the internet, I've been reworking how I want to tell you all this story, who I am and where I'm from, why I'm in the position I'm in, how I met the Ebola survivors, and how they radicalized every other aspect of my life. The first big thing they taught me is that war does not always look like bombs dropping. There's a lot of ways to kill people in mass in plain sight. That's an assertion that requires a lot of context. Just stay tuned. Have a good day.